Fox 9 Morning News.
Well, welcome back. Time now is 9:45. A new boating law is going into effect for Minnesota in just a couple of days here. Starting July 1st, boaters will be required to have a watercraft operator's permit. What is it? Joining us now to explain, Boating Law Administrator Captain Adam Block. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so new month obviously brings some new changes, of course. Tell us a little bit more about this law for people who are trying to get out on their boats this summer.
So starting July 1, for those that are born after June 30th of 2004, we'll need an operator's permit to legally operate a boat in the state of Minnesota.
What exactly is an operator's permit?
The operator's permit is, you kind of think of it as your driver's license for on the water. So it's going to teach you when you go online, take the exam, you're going to learn things about what different buoys mean out there, kind of the rules of the water, right? You know, we don't have traffic lanes, we don't have stoplights, but we have other things that we can do to help keep us safe and other boaters safe out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this starts with anyone, it sounds like 21 and older.
Yes.
And then it gradually applies to older ages? How does that work?
Yeah, so 21 to 12 coming up here July 1, and then in the next 3 years, when you fast forward out to 2028, it's going to be those born after June 30th of 1987. So the legislature wanted to gradually roll this out to give people time to get this training and start with the youngest age group first.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. How long does it take to get this permit, and what does that process kind of look like? I know you mentioned an exam in there, but explain that for me.
So you go online, there's two ways you can do it. You can go online to take it. That's going to be about 6 to 8 hours because there's timers built in for you to retain the information. Otherwise, you can contact the DNR and get a free paper copy that is a self-study, self-pace, and send it into the DNR. We will correct it and send it back to you. So two different ways of learning, obviously two different styles of how you're going to retain that information, but people do have options.
I'm curious, have you heard from the public about this new law? Are they happy about it? Were they fighting for it? I mean, what has that been like?
Well, like most things, there's two sides to everything, right? But there's a lot of people that kind of live in and work around the water that are happy that we're rolling some more expansive education out there to help people. There's others that have been boating for several years that are trying to figure out, why do I need this training now? But I think the big picture is we just want more people educated. I think more people being educated is going to make more people safe out there on the water.
Yeah, absolutely. Safety is very important out there. Okay, obviously there's consequences when you don't follow rules, when you don't follow laws. What is the consequence for something like this if they don't follow it?
As of like right now, if a youth was out there and didn't have their operator safety course, it is a citable offense, of course. So it's kind of your standard operating without a license, punishable by a fine. But the DNR and other law enforcement on the water are being taking more of an educational approach to start. We want people to get the training, and by reminding them that they need it, give people time. We realize this is a change for Minnesotans. So the good news is it's a nationally accredited program. So if you're going to get this certificate and travel to another state that requires it, you're going to be valid in that state as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very good information. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so that law, of course, goes into effect on July 1st for anyone who owns a boat. Something to keep in mind of as well.